So fasting can transform your body, your energy, and your overall health when done correctly. This video is tailored towards women in midlife, perimenopause, moving into their menopausal years where hormone shifts are common. And so these 5 steps that I'm going to give you are going to work with that. Tip number 1 is to sync your fasting with your normal hormonal shifts. We have to think about insulin levels. We have to think about cortisol levels. We have to make sure that we are eating and fasting to work with these hormonal shifts so that we're not fighting against them. For instance, if your cortisol is high all the time, you will not be able to drop any fat because cortisol is a storage hormone and it makes you hold on to that fat and store it. So you have to be aware of that. What is bringing your cortisol up? Cortisol is your movement hormone. That means if it starts to rise, you have to move your body so that you can get rid of the cortisol. We naturally, our cortisol rises in the morning when we first wake up to get us up and going. But it also rises when a stressful event happens. Just looking at your phone and seeing somebody who you think is better than you or prettier than you can raise your cortisol. So making sure that we aren't on our devices too much, making sure you have plenty of quiet time to spend alone and get your mind going in the right direction, because where your mind goes, your body will follow. You want to make sure that you are trying to keep that healthy. And if you feel that cortisol and that anxiety coming up, get up and move. Go for a 10-minute walk. Move your body. Jump on a trampoline. Walk on a walking pad, or just walk around your house, or do air squats. Get rid of that cortisol so that your body can release the fat. You want to work with your hormones. And when you know what they're for, it's easier to work with them. The other thing is insulin. When we are fasting, we naturally bring insulin down. We want to keep it down. And we do that with what we choose to eat when we are feasting. So it's a fast feast partnership that we have to pay attention to. And that brings us to step 2, making sure that you're eating nutrient-dense food, one ingredient foods that don't raise your blood sugar too much. The lower you keep your blood sugar, the lower insulin will stay, and then that will stop fat storage, that will stop the chronic storage and putting on of fat, especially around the belly area in this time of life. Over our 50s, we struggle with that so much, but if you keep your insulin low, then your body will be able to release that fat. So when you're eating, be mindful of that. We don't want processed foods. We don't want high carb foods. We want one ingredient foods, low glycemic index foods. That's what we want to pay attention to. Things like protein, good clean protein, good healthy fats, and then maybe some vegetables and some fruits, but lower carb ones, lower on the glycemic index, because you don't want your insulin to be pouring. And when you're fasting, all that time, your body will start to lower insulin during the fasting. So you're actually working with your body to heal. And then when you eat, when you pay attention to what you're eating, what you're breaking your fast with, that will help keep the insulin low, and that will help you to release fat. And number 3 is keeping hydrated. It is so important to make sure that you're drinking enough water. I drink probably 150 ounces of water a day. I fill this up. I'm in the middle of a 36-hour fast, and so I just have unflavored electrolytes in here with some sparkling water. But making sure you get 3 of these a day is what I drink. 120 to 150 ounces of water per day. And that's really important in midlife. It makes sure that your metabolism is running smoothly, helps you keep your brain clear, helps to keep away headaches, helps you to just feel more energetic. Staying hydrated is so important. And if you think you're hydrated, you're not hydrated. You need to drink more. And making sure that you get minerals when you are drinking your water. Minerals, salt, potassium, and magnesium, make sure that the water you drink is actually getting into your cells. Lots of times we're drinking, and our water is just so filtered that we don't get the minerals in our water. And so the water isn't doing what it's supposed to do when we drink it. Just like when you go into a hospital and they give you water in a bag, if you're dehydrated or something's happened to you, it always has sodium, and it has a lot of sodium because your body needs that to be able to take in the water that you're drinking. So make sure you stay hydrated. A good brand of electrolytes, I like Relight, unflavored. I'll put a link down below. I also use the flavored element once in a while, like in my eating window if I think I need more. But the unflavored in the morning with sparkling water is one of my favorite drinks to start my day with. It keeps me hydrated, keeps me feeling good and energetic, especially when I'm doing longer fasts like today. And tip number 4 is listen to your body. You can't be so strict and stringent that you're going to fast this many hours no matter what. I used to be that way, but I've learned to listen to my body. Some days I do a longer fast because I feel good. I know I'm at that point in my cycle when I can. But in menopause, you usually can fast as long as you want, but make sure that you're listening to your body. If you feel extra tired or low energy, break the fast. You can always try again tomorrow, but be flexible with your life activities, places that you're going to make memories. Make sure you're flexible with your fasting. You want fasting to fit your lifestyle. You don't want your lifestyle have to fit around your fasting. Building a fasting lifestyle is easy to do if you're flexible, and it may change or move around from day to day. I just make sure that I have a schedule I like, that I stick to, but it is flexible because that means I will do it long term. And you want this to be something that you can live with and do day after day, year after year, to help protect your health, to help regain your health, to help reverse health issues, to help lose fat and keep your energy levels up. You want to make sure you're able to live with it and you're able to do it. And it doesn't get so that you dread it or resent it. You want it to be a healthy part of your life. So make sure that you listen to your body. If it feels good, great. But if you think you're having a question, whether it's energy or you're just not feeling good, you can not fast. You could break a fast and just pick up tomorrow on whatever schedule you've decided you're going to do. And tip number 5 that I have to bring up is making sure that you're taking time for mental clarity and prayer every day. One of the greatest things that I've done for my life is implement prayer in the morning, first thing in the morning. That combined with my fasting lifestyle has absolutely changed my life. When you take time in the morning to sit in prayer, to go through scripture, to journal, and you take that time with God, you get more focused and you're able to fulfill whatever obligation you've put on yourself, whatever fasting regimen you've put on yourself. Working with your body, soul, and spirit all together, because a fasting lifestyle affects it all, really makes it a powerful way of life that can affect not only your health, not only losing fat, not only your energy levels, but absolutely your soul. How well you live your life, to live a healthy, holy, happy life. Make sure that you bring your fasting lifestyle into your morning prayer or whatever time you pray, but combine those together because it makes it so powerful. It makes it lifelong and it makes it very doable, and it just becomes so much part of your life that you automatically do it. So as I share these tips with you today, these 5 tips: sync your fasting with your hormones, focus on nutrient-dense foods, stay hydrated, get your electrolytes and your minerals, listen to your body and adjust when needed, and also combine your fasting lifestyle with your spiritual lifestyle to make sure that it sticks. We can always fast and we can have intentions when we fast, and it's a powerful, powerful weapon that God has given us. But just so happens that fasting is also a tool to help you stay healthy and have longevity, a better quality of life, and be better able to serve those that God has put into your life. And I'm really thinking of it a lot because as we are in Advent now, got my snowman mug, I'm drinking my black coffee, drinking my unflavored electrolytes sparkling water as I'm in the middle of a 36-hour fast. Per my cycle, this is the time of my cycle that I can fast longer, and that's what I'm doing. I feel great. I have energy. I have a house to decorate. That's what I'm going to be doing. Make sure that you take your fasting lifestyle and transform it with these 5 tips to help make you be successful, help you be healthier, and let me know which of these tips are you going to implement? Which of these tips seems most exciting to you and you can't wait to implement? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.